hello.
Well then.
Welcome to SEMA 2024.
Yes.
Tim, it's been a while.
It's since been a minute.
It has. It really has. But we are here at SEMA. Unfortunately, it's not episode 50 like we were hoping, but it is episode 49 of what? What is this?
What is this? This is Tech Tuesday for the people.
Tuesday for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing it to you from SEMA in the middle of the Aces booth, which is crazy. We did this
neat.
a little bit. We did this last year, and we were doing some stuff with the Canon software, and it was just not great. But that's okay.
The cool thing is that's actually an LED display behind us. It's a 12 square meter screen that's playing the highlight reels. The weird thing is, I don't know if y'all do a lot of social media, but seeing yourself on social media, but then making yourself really big on screen, it kind of hurts your feelings sometimes.
It'll do that. It'll do that to you. But
don't mind the people walking through. They don't see the camera
they are
and lights.
here, and they probably see it, but maybe they want to have a little camera and light action, I guess. Not
Could
really
be.
Sure. Let's see here.
Have you found the YouTubes?
I have found the YouTubes. I am trying to find said commentary. Okay. All right.
You read them.
So we're here. We're Tech Tuesday. Welcome. Thank you for joining us here today. And we're all set up. Lights rolling. Answering questions for the people. We'll pass the phone
Feeling it.
back and forth. The first question of the day goes to Classic Truck Federation, who says, I got some good information from y'all on episode 47 about my trans shifting issues. I believe the torque converter is not locking up at 50 to 60 mile per hour. If I let off the gas, the engine goes right back to idle like it kicks out of gear. Anything in particular I need to look at? The TCC switch is brand new and wired to key on power. Trans shifting issues.
I wouldn't really say it's going into coast. So basically, you let off, it kind of goes into coast, and it's kind of like a neutral in a weird way. I would check out your tables in your trans tuning software, preferably on the laptop. You get a better idea of what it's doing. But look in there to see where your thresholds is. See where whether it's speed or TPS or some other condition that's causing. Or maybe your torque converter lockup, like your brake wire, is backwards or some weird stuff where it's constantly got 12 volts, is constantly trying to unlock the converter in a weird way.
It might be.
That could be a thing. But yeah, the Blazer project, now that I've fixed it, it doesn't do that. So that makes me think that you've either got something going on with the parameter or something needs to be adjusted a little bit closer, because I could see where it might be a thing if your VSS is incorrect or your brake wire is active all the time in a weird way, or you got a bad torque converter. I doubt it. I doubt you got a bad torque converter, but it's got to be some kind of weird parameter, just a little tweak somewhere that's causing it to be like, okay, we're just going to go into coast here and full on back to idle.
Yeah.
Because it should hold for a while. It shouldn't just go completely back to idle all the time. It will sometimes.
I will say, I don't know if we fully advertise this, but now when you call in to Aces, you can select, customer service and tech support, so they can go ahead and call tech support. If you're on hold for like 5 minutes, it'll send you back over to customer service, and they'll get you handled to get a tech call or have a tech call you back. But with that being said, if that doesn't help, maybe give them a call and see if they can help sort you out. I'm letting you get the next one. We've got a lot of longer questions here.
All right, this is from how do you pronounce that, dude? Leo Ortega, maybe? 4219. That's awesome. Hello, Tim and the other guy. Sorry, but I forgot your name. Burn.
It says Ben on there.
It says Ben. I'm not being that mean, but that made my day. I'm like, oh, I bet Ben hates this.
Oh my gosh.
I have a 67 C10 with a mild 350 small block Chevy and a 700 R4. That's awesome.
Great.
that I've purchased a kill shot for. Yeah.
Perfect.
I've received most of the items in my order, waiting for a few more to show up. I was wondering what linkage adapters you would suggest for a 700R4 D10 cable connection to a throttle body. Also, will you be doing a Tech Tuesday from SEMA this year? Well, the second part to the question, yeah, hey, we're here. We're doing it. 2024
Ta-da.
SEMA booth. 24 777.
Come
see it.
Aloha.
Oh, yeah. We got a Joe Dirt car here. It's
We
awesome.
do.
We got some brand new products that's hot. We just pulled the covers off of them earlier, and they're fantastic.
You've probably seen all of it. I mean, it has like been media mayhem. It has been. I mean, it's been good. Lots of media, lots of coverage. So it's
I
good.
love it. As for the 700R4 bracket for your TV throttle valve cable, I don't mean to correct you. I just wanted to say TV throttle valve. It's what it does.
Yeah,
Those things are only to be adjusted with your throttle pedal matted down, or if you pull the pan and do all the little clearance thing. But stick it to the mat, do a thing. The bracket I like to use is the one, it's actually just off Amazon. I think it's like $11 or $12. If I can find the correct one, I will send it to Ben so he can post a little thing. If not, hit us up in tech support. The tech support guys actually should have a link to that. That's most commonly used for 700R4 applications. I just go with a generic one for a carb that mounts to the flange itself at the bottom. Should be looking pretty good.
Sweet.
But yeah, hope that helps.
Yeah. Side note, it's dry. Are you feeling this? My lips chapped. Little bit of knuckle.
Pro tip. Everything's dry here.
Yep.
It's terrible. I cut
Everything.
myself. I didn't bleed. Gage cut himself. He didn't bleed.
Yep. I actually had the same thing happen.
Yeah. See, that didn't do nothing.
Scary times.
That's wild. The desert is weird.
The Tennesseans are not used to this, except you're a Kentuckian.
West
Same
Virginian.
thing. Same thing.
Appalachian Mountains
Actually,
and
not
such.
same thing, but for sure.
It's all the same stuff.
Yes. Hunter Timms, 9688. Any info on if your trans control module will ever have any Ford compatibility in the future?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, I've been collecting data on that for a spell. I've sent it off to the engineering department. We're having a peek at it. I actually bought a few transmissions, an AOD E7, let's see, what was it, 4R70 and a 75W transmission and an E4OD, I think it was. I bought all these transmissions. As soon as we have this available, there's no guarantee of when, but it's something we're looking at. So I'll have a few different prototype things going on. I'm going to throw them in a car and see what they do. Try to get some kind of good calibration going on so that when we drop that, it's just all the Ford compatibility right now.
Yep.
Mopar stuff too. Looking at that.
Both and.
Yep.
What about, well, I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to say that.
Say it.
I was going to say like 6-speed or 8-speed GM transmissions.
Hey, not 8-speed, but 6-speed stuff. It is, honestly, the big market is the 6R80 market.
I've got a couple of those questions today.
Yeah, 6R80. I bought a 6L80. I need to go buy a 6R80. That's a big, tall order programming-wise, hardware-wise, because it's not just, let's just force solenoids to do their job. There's pulse width modulation. It's a fine balance and dance to get the gears to do exactly what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So we'll just, I've spent a lot of money on this, so we'll see what we can do with this.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'll let you get the next one. Passing the phone back and forth. There's not enough room for a computer on this table. Come to find out. Hide your face.
Dr. Art's Hot Rod Rehab 2 weeks ago. Please, updates on the HEMI product rollout cost and what will be included. Yeah, we done did that.
Yep. HEMI.
What is it, $2,000?
No. Well,
I don't
it
even know.
depends on
Like,
if you're getting a full kit or not.
Full kit, intake and everything.
Yeah, that's closer to.
I think it's like $1,900. I think I saw it advertised as.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And $999.99 for standalone.
If you got a 60 -2 Reluctor 5.7 3rd gen Hemi, hit us up. Hit us up, dude. I put the intake on the Challenger that's on the dyno. Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
It's great. Yeah. How long have we had this running? Since early October, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe it was late September.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great. It's a great system. And then also on top of HEMI, released here, Jackpot LT. So you've got both.
Right on.
So, sweet. Sick nasty, as the kids say. Not me. I'm not a kid. In this industry, I'm a kid. It's okay.
You are young, sir.
It's okay. It's okay. Time Warp Racing.
I know that guy.
I might know that guy, too. Are the rumors true? There's a dual quad system in the works? Asking for a friend. There's a lot of question marks and exclamation points in this thing. Man, in the spirit of releasing new things, as you did today.
So, about 6 months from now, we're looking to release the Killshot Pro. Killshot Pro has an internal fuel pressure transducer.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Has TPS output. It's going to have dual quad capability.
Crazy.
It's going to mathematically do up to 1,200 horsepowers with the dual quad.
Slow clap.
Yeah.
Slow clap.
So,
great. Mint.
With that, fantastic system. It's even got we've reduced the body size too. There'll be a whole video production, and I'm sure you guys have seen the social media release from SEMA by this point. But the body itself is actually shrunk up a little bit, but it has the same horsepower capability. We did that to help fit air cleaners. We moved the fuel rails down a smidge to fit air cleaners a little bit better, just to help the end user, to help the people.
Who asked for this?
The people.
Exactly. I mean, I think one of the first questions from Aces Fuel Injection and our Tech Tuesdays was, how are you going to make this capable to fit air cleaners better?
Spent a bunch of money, redesigned some stuff.
It's been a year later, but here we are.
Well, dude,
you know,
I mean, it's a lot to open up a new mold.
Exactly.
It costs a lot.
Yes, indeed.
So for you,
yeah, man. Cool. But yeah, that's here. Well, it's not. It's if you are at SEMA, you definitely will want to come and check it out in the booth. It's been revealed here, but if you're going to see it, you may have to wait until next year. So anyway, here we go. Oh wait, this is you. I don't know why.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah. Whoops.
Hey, let's respond. What's the response going to be?
I don't know.
Which one?
This one.
All right, KB9 Oak 749.
Yeah.
Ever try pulling your system into a late model truck motor? Yeah. With all the garbage after automakers crank out lately and the prices of new vehicles, us common folk may have to MacGyver stuff to stay on the road.
What is late model? Just
like newer stuff.
Oh. Gosh.
Yeah. We put it on. We do put it on newer stuff. We'll be advancing into LT platforms hard because we did do a release on the LT stuff. If that's what you're asking,
do a video on that LT
read another
stand
one here
from Ken Geno.
Okay, Charles Moyer 2729. Question on data logging.
Yeah.
When will you have a CAN splitter available so I can data log on my PC and still have my 7-inch dash working? The 7-inch on my dash only gauges RPM, so on and so forth. The answer on that is if you plug in a CAN splitter in a PC, the PC will take over CAN priority and suck all the information out of there, so your handheld kind of just reads a bunch of zeros.
Yeah.
If you plug it in. It may not take up all the traffic, just enough of it so that you only have some data on your handheld, some data on your PC, and it'll give it a headache.
Yeah.
That's essentially the technical answer for that.
Yeah. We did talk to somebody about it. Well, I did talk to somebody about it today, and kind of based on some of the things you've been saying over the last, I guess, 2 Tech Tuesdays, it will slow down the data that is being transmitted. So...
But I had to work with a different strategy on that. And honestly, it's easier just to open up a secondary CAN network to just handle that kind of load.
Yeah.
There's other systems out there that utilize different CAN networks. And then for y'all that know CAN networks, you're going to run into like maybe 1 megabyte of information that you can transfer. And then you're going to end up with, you're limited. It's stacked. You can't do anything else. If it's talking to this, it can't talk to that because there's too much CAN traffic.
Yep.
Come up with another network, add it in. We'll see about that in maybe one of the future projects or next generation ECUs we do about actually expanding that hardcore.
Yep. I was going to say, now that we've mentioned CAN, we do have our CAN IO module here.
What can you tell me about?
Well, a lot of new things for people who are looking to get into the race industry more with Aces EFI.
I feel like that answer is canned.
You see what I have to deal with
Yeah.
on a daily basis?
Every day.
No.
Every day.
Yes.
No, we are doing a CAN IO module. It's super cool.
Yep.
The new Killshot Pro works with our EGT module,
Also new. Also
CAN
new.
IO module, Lambda controller. If you want to go that route, that's dope.
I hope you're excited.
And our new
Yeah.
generation screen,
Yeah, exactly.
which is, I love it.
Yeah.
Man, I love that thing.
Again, beautiful, wonderful. All right, let's see.
On to the next one.
On to
sir.
the next one. Aaron Barnes, 8938. When will we get some HEMI videos on the new kit? It's a great question. I have been working with some fellow influencers that have been making videos for us, and they should, here in the next couple of weeks, have some HEMI content coming out for you with our new systems. But for us, well, we've been dealing with SEMA, so we're here now.
I've been busy.
Yeah, but afterwards, maybe we'll do some short of it. Okay, actually,
How about this? How about this? My 2014 Challenger that's out on the dyno. I pull everything off there that I've been testing, right? Fix a few things, and then I reinstall it for you.
we can do that.
Yeah.
I will say it's not been a lack of trying.
That's a whole day worth of work.
We've hired a lot of new people at Aces, which is great.
Yeah.
But with that being said, it gets a little bit loud. So we are looking to expand how we do media at Aces. So we have actually recorded a HEMI video twice. But
There's a bunch of videos we've done that didn't make it out because of the fact that what we run into.
yes, but it's okay. I mean, I can only imagine what the audio is like right now, but
I'd say sounds like a crowded elevator.
yeah, it probably does, but it's okay. But coming soon. The short answer to that
Coming
is coming
soon.
soon. It's coming soon to own.
Ooh, that's vintage.
Yeah,
So
I know what that is.
I kind of want to do that.
Yeah.
Just the basics. It's no different than really doing just a jackpot install on a LS. I mean, you plug in a cam, the crank, you do a few things, you throw an intake on there, hook up some injectors, throw some fuel at it, do a thing. It's the same kind of thing.
No problems.
It's all kind of the same, but different.
Too easy. Too easy. All right. Congratulations.
Which one am I?
Pink.
The pink one?
Yep.
John M. 1765. Question about tuning. Great. After running the car for a bit, I shut it off, and sometimes it starts back. I got to check the throttle a bit, or crack the throttle a bit. Let's see. So it started. My first start, it turns the fires up, so on and so forth. What you're experiencing, popping through the exhaust on diesel, why? Any way to fix that? Well, thanks. Yes, yes, and yes. You got to crack the throttle a little bit because you got too much fuel. You need to either reduce the fuel you got on cranking or add some more parked air versus ECT.
Yep.
There's some information.
I think we've
couple
done
videos
on both of those.
Super had
little
been.
shorts.
The popping on deceleration is either you can manipulate your deceleration fuel cutoff, or you can go into your advanced timing. Not the let's see, what is it? The follow timing table in the tuning software, and add some timing to that. You give it a little bit more time to burn off all those extra bit of fumes and hydrocarbons that your engine's spitting down the pipe. Yeah, throw a little bit of extra time in. I like to move it about 5 degrees at a time of where it's normally popping and cracking at.
Yeah.
And then work at it that way.
I love it. Great. Look at us. Tuning advice, new products.
Exciting.
Exciting stuff. Love it. Okay. We'll have time for a couple more here. DH Auto Work says, do I need to run 2 O2 sensors on V8, or can I get away with one? On just one bank. Thanks.
Yep. Yeah, I love it.
One bank is fine. Also, if you do go to one bank, make sure that you're using bank 1 on the harness, because that's what it's going to read. If you unplug bank 1 and you're reading bank 2, it's not going to work. So, if that makes sense, make sure it's on bank 1. That was short. I'll read another one. Trent Dog 2832. Do you feel sad that I stole this question from you?
No.
Okay, I'm just kidding. Trent Dog 2832. Do you guys have anyone that can remote tune the kill shot on a 289 Ford stock engine and a 67C Mustang? Any suggestions on what I could set parameters on and the handheld?
Yeah, call Willie. Call Justin Richardson, all those guys. On our site, we got a whole remote tuning thing. Oh, our screen did something funny.
Just restarted.
Oh, the
Same
screen
video.
restarted. So anyways, yeah, on our website, you go to the tuning section. There's a bunch of remote tuners. relatively inexpensive. I mean, a few $100, so not too bad there.
Yeah.
Some of those guys even do like super remote, like email tunes.
I did not know that they did email tunes.
Willie does mainly email tunes because he travels a lot.
Wow.
He'll just be like, I need your calibration, what you got going on, and data log. And he prefer to you send a data log via the computer, actually pull it with the tuning software.
That's so
He's
cool.
really good at walking people through this. But yeah, he does real good email tunes.
Sweet. All right. Here you go. Greg.
Gregory Rolf
Yes.
hyphen
Yes.
S5V. Since I can't get anyone on the phone, reply to email, or answer this on Facebook group, is it normal for y'all to send out a kill shot without the handheld being in a box and just floating around in a big box?
What?
What? Send out a kill shot without the handheld being in a box. Also, no instructions were included. I know I can download them. Honestly, it looks like someone has already been in the box before I received it. Those products comes in a bag in a box. You know, the handheld, I think they're packed in foam.
Yeah. I don't know what would have happened in that case. If there was any discrepancy in shipping, I would contact our customer service department. And I don't know what phone number you're calling, but you should not have to wait very long to get somebody on the phone. We are at SEMA right now, so it might be a little bit longer of hold times. But you can call our main number, and somebody will be on the phone with you shortly, and they can help you get that taken care of for you. No problem.
And as for the instructions in the box, we found that if we print them out and put them in a box, by the time you get them, maybe we've updated, changed the wiring harness or schematic, or updated instructions somewhere. So we found that actually causes a lot more problems than actually just printing them and putting them in a box. Not only that, but it allows us to keep the cost down, because you'd be surprised how expensive paper is to ship.
Yeah.
If you actually order the paper, print the paper, put it in a box, the shipping weight and all that, it accumulates to quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
And that's one of the 10,000 reasons it allows us to keep the cost down by not including those. Weirdly enough.
But there should be on the box a QR code that will allow you to go to our website, look at the manual, and be able to look at it through there. That horn I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Tech Tuesday. If you liked it, please feel free to leave a like down below. If you have any questions about EFI, Aces EFI, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and we will get to it in our next Tech Tuesday video, which is episode 50.
It's episode 50.
Beautiful.
It'll be a good welcome home, as this week is rough.
Yes.
Lots to do. But
if you are here at SEMA, please come see us.
Yep.
Booth 24777 777.
24777.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, absolutely. You get to see our giant LED screen. It probably looks like more white to you than it is. It's bright yellow here. It's how lighting and cameras work, but it's okay.
It's weird.
Come see us. Come see the Joe Dirt car, original movie car. Come see the new Killshot Pro, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, super exciting.
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.